Hello, everyone. Coming up here on Connect Now. What a show we have for you as history has been made as Ketanji Brown Jackson becomes the first woman in U.S. history become the Supreme Court justice as a black woman. History has been made. Ketanji Brown Jackson had got confirmed. We'll talk about that. She joins the ranks of the Supreme Court justice and also creates a minority within the Supreme Court that happened over 200 years. We'll talk about that. Plus, two, Will Smith has been banned from the Academy Awards for 10 years. Will Smith cannot enter any Academy Awards or any extracurricular activity awards just concerning the Academy Award. Was it worth it slapping Chris Rock for Will Smith? We'll talk about that as well as um, wedding bell season as Travis Barker and Khloe Kardashian gets married out of nowhere in the private ceremony. We'll talk about that as well as reconcile. Lee Daniels and Monique reconcile their you know reconcile as Monique continues to her crusade to rights the wrongs to the rights. We'll talk about that as well as J Lo and Ben Affleck announced that they're engaged. It's nearly 20 years and stuff. So we'll talk about that. And plus two, the real. It's been rumored for a couple of weeks now. They have been canceled by Fox. We'll talk about that. And we got a lot to talk about. Well, we're gonna start with Connect Now, and Connect Now will start right after this. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Connect Now. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here, along with my co-host, a long time co-host. It's been a long time, Brittany Shea. Brittany Shea, you're back.
Hey,
You're back in the
yes it is.
hat again right now. So,
Uh-huh.
welcome back, Brittany Shea.
Thank you.
Okay. First thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Connect Now here on Connect TV, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on Connect TV. We got a lot to get to. After you've been gone for a while, news just started building up. So we're gonna continue on with the continuation with Will Smith. We've been hearing reports now that Will Smith has been banned from the Academy Awards after he had slapped Chris Rock on stage in that shocking moment. And now Will Smith had to pay the consequences. He withdraws himself from the Academy, but that was still severe enough. The Academy came in with a harsher sentence and gave Will Smith 10 years that he can never come back to the Academy Awards within 10 years. Do you agree with the Academy's ruling?
To me, I think they based in that one mistake, and it's like ruining. They trying to ruin his career. They're trying to blackball the blacklist him. But it's like it's that's just too much. 10 years, like I could see probably like 5 years, but 10, it's like
Yeah,
okay, that's kind of crazy. But oh well, Will Smith is gonna be okay. All he needs is a good marketing team and a good going to hobo apology tour. He'll be all right.
yeah, but you think that's gonna affect like movies that he do within those 10 years to get him eligible, and the Oscars might just simply ignore it?
Yeah, I think they're gonna ignore his movies if he do anything serious that he does that's good work. He gonna get ignored until them 10 years come and go. Shit, by the time 10 years come, he'll be about 63.
It was 63. he probably still be acting then, but I don't know if
Yeah,
he might get like a play a grandfather role or something like that.
I don't know. I just think it's like yeah he did do what he did, but it's like okay now it's time for everybody to get over it. Like at this point in time, that I'm over it. Shit, I don't even care no more.
Yeah,
Chris
yeah,
Rock
they
is
pick
Chris
Smith
Rock. It's
all
up to
of them.
him what he want to do at this point. But shit, he might well eat that slap. He might well eat that slap. And everybody was just totally embarrassed that night.
Yeah, but everybody anticipating Will Smith to do Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith to talk about that. Do you think he gonna they're gonna talk about it like they did before with the August Alsina situation?
They might well address it. Shit. Because sometimes I be thinking Jada don't love Will the way she be acting.
Yeah, it's a clip that's been resurfaced on Red Table and saying that Jada kind of regrets marrying Will Smith. But I'm like, what the hell?
I don't know what's wrong with
I'm
her. It
like,
looked like he loved
you
her
know,
more than she loved him.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
ain't that
I
supposed to be
said.
the way? The man's supposed to love the woman more than the woman do? Or
They supposed to be equal to me.
yeah,
But hell, to each their own. They always been an unorthodox couple, so
yeah. I mean, they was
it
telling
just
their
come
business
out.
earlier, and then now they don't want folks in their business. I mean, you gotta make
Which
up your
one is it?
mind what you gonna what your stance is.
Yeah, like they say, which one is it? Which one?
And now they saying Chris Rock being mute about it, and he wants to be paid before he even tells his side of the story. What you think about Chris Rock being silent after all this incident?
Chris Rock gonna get some financial gain out of it. That's what that is. He gonna get some money. Will Smith gonna have to pay him. Will Smith in there, Kevin Ward probably. I think they're saying that he might be going to lawyers.
Yeah, they
I
heard.
don't
I
know.
heard that he hired a law firm and weighing his options to see what he's gonna do next.
Yeah, he's gonna probably sue him. Probably get
Uh,
about $2 or $3 million or whatever for assault or something. I don't damn know. Hell, Will Smith got the money. Shit, it ain't gonna hurt him. It's not.
well, why they can't just smooth things over like they did back in the '90s? Like he started on the Fresh Prince. He gave Chris Rock his break off his first break.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. People be falling in and out.
Yeah,
So I don't know what they're gonna do.
and now we're hearing that August Alsina he trying to take advantage with clout and stuff.
It probably is.
He got a song out or something.
He been had a song, unless he got another one.
He got another one coming up.
They should have made him sign the NDA.
They probably did, and the NDA kind of got expired.
Now NDA don't get expired. Once you sign it, you can't talk about nothing. They probably had
Yeah,
him sign the NDA. That's where they went wrong.
yeah. 50 Cent even made mention of it too, saying like you saying it was too harsh.
hmm I don't care what nobody say. Will Smith is still one of the greatest, best actors in my book. Like along with with Denzel Washington. I don't give a shit. I mean, it's wrong what he did. Both of them was wrong, but that ain't gonna stop me from watching Fresh Prince. That ain't gonna stop me from shit.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
with the
still gonna
King
watch it.
Richard and stuff. Like I guess
Hell
he had
yeah.
his inner King Richard out that night.
I'm telling you, remember I said the spirit of King Richard
he
came
just
through him.
he just snapped for no
Yeah,
apparent
he
reason because
invited.
you
He was
always
scared.
we always looked at Will Smith like a good guy. Now Will Smith just turned into like he just it was just some in him that
Snap.
many people just didn't see coming.
Yeah, that's why I always say, no matter who that person is, you know, they always be thinking nice guy finished last. You can't put nothing past nobody.
No, you can't. You really can't. Not with Will Smith now. I ain't didn't think Will Smith was gonna do all this. I thought it was gonna be like I always thought it was gonna be somebody else other than Will Smith. But
To slap Chris Rock.
shit.
You talking about?
Yeah, not the Chris Rock. And then Chris Rock too. He was wrong too. He need to take ownership too. I'm surprised why the media ain't on Chris Rock, but for making a joke
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Whether or not he knew she had alopecia. I get some people saying, "Well, alopecia ain't no life-threatening disease," which is true. But then again, sometimes people's self-esteem can take a hit because of that. Your hair is for black women. Your hair is your pride and glory. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
and
what
he
I was
should
taught
know because he
in the,
did
in the
a
Crown Act.
docu series on it.
Right. So I don't know what the fuck going on. It's too
Was he
much
getting? Was he
contradiction.
trying to get capital gain just to say on black women hair and stuff, just to say that?
I think he did that documentary. I think he was coming from a good place about it. But it's like, okay, you did a documentary. I watched the documentary. I've seen it several times. It's a good
Yeah, I
documentary.
seen it
But
too.
yeah, but it's like, sir, you did this documentary and you still did this against Jada, and you know how hard it is for black women in here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, come on, sir. Like, that's why they had the Crown Act because black women get discriminated on the basis of their hair, which is crazy. And they want us to assimilate and shit like that. Fuck that. Wear your hair like you want to. Wear your hair like you want
right. Right. Well,
to.
we've been talking about this fiasco for about nearly 10 minutes. Well,
Mm-hmm.
we'll see what comes out of it. Be sure to watch Viral tonight on Will Smith being banned from the Oscars and give you a backstory and stuff. Watch it tonight later on to Connect. Also, too, speaking of that, Brittany, Ketanji Brown Jackson makes history, and she does it. She got Black Girl Magic. She becomes the first Black woman to be on the U.S. Supreme Court, and after weeks of being under confirmation hearings, she does it with the vote from 53 to 47, which it was a narrowly tied, close tied. She goes to the Supreme Court. What's your thoughts on Ketanji Brown Jackson going to the Supreme Court?
I feel like it's well just and well deserved. Like she had the qualifications, she had the backing. I mean, she took the proper channels and steps to get where she at. So kudos to her. I'm glad and proud for her. I feel like it's
Okay.
well deserved. And I'm so happy that a black woman is in the Supreme Court. That's history making.
Yeah, and then they also say that she will join three other women mixed minority. Um, Sonia Sotomayor, who's a Latino, Lynn Kagan, who's I think she's Mexican, and Amy Barron Coleman, who's a white woman. She was the recent one, and they didn't give her no backlash, no hardship.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
they ain't
with
give her
Ketanji
ass no
Brown
hard
Jackson.
time. And that lady, she the least experienced one. They didn't give her no hard time. They're gonna show you white privilege, white woman tears, Karens. They get what they want.
Former First Lady Michelle Obama, she wrote she feels a sense of pride and a sense of joy that deserving this compliment to a black woman being part of the highest court of the land. That was quoted by the former First Lady Michelle Obama. Even the current female vice president, history is being made in more ways than one. Do you think the United States is getting progressive more because they're having more women, more black women in higher ranking positions?
I think it's a certain group, a certain amount of people that are very proactive and progressive. But we got some that's way behind, like way behind
Uh,
time,
we,
baby. They wish this was the
and
fifties.
we talk about this gentleman right here.
I mean, Ted Cruz, like who could take him serious? Like as much as bullshit and fuckery he done, and he
But
you see what I'm
remember
saying?
last year when he
Yeah, he left Texas.
yeah, and you a senator and you gonna leave your constituents in the cold when they freezing to death,
He didn't
and
give a
you
fuck
trying
what
to
he
go
was.
to fucking Mexico?
Yeah, baby, a mess. You can't trust them damn politicians for real.
And then our attorney general from Alabama, he was blocking it, and then he had chaos around him about the shooting, the guy Rhea shooting.
Yeah, I don't trust them damn.
And
Sometimes and that
he didn't want action to be taken around Hoover or something like they was gonna protest Hoover and he didn't
Mhm.
want them to protest who or something.
Cause he, cause basically white people that don't like black people. That's it, and they don't want us coming over there and
And
disturbing
then Ted
their
Cruz
way of life.
are Mexican.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing. Shit, they can be just as fucked up
He a
as the next
minority
people.
too.
Yeah, but they try some minorities try to be model citizens, meaning like they try to assimilate to whiteness and try to
Mm-hmm.
be approximate to whiteness, and they disband their own culture, their own beliefs, because they believe
Mm-hmm.
that if they can get as close to being as as recognized to a white person as they can, that's what they want. Because they try to get everything that white people got the same way without their heritage. They try to disband their heritage. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A little
All
bit.
right,
So
yeah,
I think
that's
that's
what
that
works for
is.
them. Yeah.
That's just
Well,
like
we
you'll have
congratulate
some
Katanya
Asian
Brown
people.
Jackson. Huh?
Yeah. That's just like you'll have some like model citizens. It's like a model citizen myth or stereotype that Asian people. Some Asian people try to do that, trying to be like they're this model citizen. Like, oh, you're a model citizen. In the eyes of white people, basically
Mm-hmm.
try to be like that good token. Whatever, a good token black person. You see what I'm saying?
You said
Think of it
model
like that.
citizen.
Yeah, a model citizen. Just look it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got
Uh
you.
huh.
We got plenty of those out here.
Mhm. And all
Oh,
races and nationalities.
yeah. All right, we congratulate Katanya Brown Jackson on her historic confirmation, and we look forward to seeing what she does in the judicial system. All right, speaking of that, justice has been won for Monique. Monique Brittany, she reunites with Lee Daniels, and Lee Daniels
Mhm.
says he's sorry. So they repeat the relationship has been repaired. We know that Monique had problems with Lee Daniels, Oprah, and Tyler Perry throughout Precious when
Mhm.
she won the Academy Award for Precious, but she didn't feel like she was obligated to do what they wanted her to do to win the award. She won the award, but she felt like they didn't try to compensate her for traveling around trying to campaign for the award. So what you think? What's your thoughts on that?
I always been on Monique's side on that because she never changed her story, and she has so much receipts and stuff to back up what she been saying. Because originally people thinking that she's initially worked with Tyler Perry and Oprah, but now the movie was already done.
Mm-hmm.
She was working with Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels was her friend. Lee Daniels the one that got her in on the movie and paid her. So if
Mm-hmm.
anybody was supposed to basically, owe her that money is Lee Daniels, or pay her is Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry Oprah. Tyler Perry Oprah came in the back end. You see what I'm saying on the movie?
Mm-hmm.
They want to attach their name to it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they went and attached their name to saying they produced it, whatever, whatever, but really Daniels produced it. So if Tyler Perry and Oprah wanted Monique to do this press run, press tour overseas, they should have paid her. You see what I'm saying? Because she was trying to do a family vacation or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame Monique. Like if I gotta take time out of for my family to come do this promotion for this film, and you think I'm gonna do this shit for free? No. You know what I'm saying? Normally, people when they do movies and stuff, you
Mm-hmm.
get paid for your role. If you smart enough to get money from the box office in the back end, and for promotion. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I was an actor, shit, and I was like a well-known actor, I want to get paid from the box office. I want to get paid up front. I want to get paid for promotion. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't playing. I don't blame Monique. And basically, Oprah got a lot of controversy around her, like around her school, her friendship with Harvey Weinstein. I used to like Oprah. You know what I'm saying? But now that I see Oprah kind of shady. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
yeah, ultimately they should have paid her, and she didn't deserve to be blackballed like she was.
Okay. Yeah.
What you think about it?
Like you said with Monique, um, At first I was like, okay, Monique, you should be a little bit happy she got an Oscar. But then
Hmm.
when you look deep down into it, like you said, she never changed her story. But I don't know. She did try to take Tyler Perry while in the conversation, and I
Yeah.
think maybe because her husband is involved and they wanted her in the room, so they thought they can change her mind. But knowing Monique, she did get blackballed, but then too, they were saying she was difficult to work with. But you never know with Monique. Sometimes, and then too, I was thinking Monique was just putting herself through that for emotion, didn't just hear them out and stuff. Cause they still in Hollywood. Monique kind of back in the comedian circuit again, and at least she getting
Yeah.
her redemption. But it's
Hmm.
like I don't know if Oprah or Tyler Perry gonna ever trust her again.
I don't know if she gonna ever trust them.
Yeah, I don't think it's just like you know how that is. It's the blind leading the blind.
Yeah, hopefully it get resolved one day, someday.
Yeah.
But shit, that movie came out when I graduated. Shit, that was 2009, child. They still beefing. They still beefing in 2000.
Let that go.
Damn.
It's almost 15 years ago.
But that movie was good though. It was a good movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. It had Mariah Carey and Paula Patton. They ain't have no makeup.
Hmm. But they still looked
Mariah
good.
Carey
And
looked
Mariah
like she
Carey
was
stripped down. She
yeah.
stripped
She
down. She
didn't
did
look
good for her
glamorous.
role. Uh-uh.
Yeah. She just looked like she could have been a social worker.
Hmm.
All right. Speaking of that, we know that there's been rumors and reports that the real has been canceled by Fox. So no more real. If you was I watched they show. Sometimes they didn't really talk about nothing. They were just talking about girl stuff.
Hmm.
I was just watching for the celebrities, but
Hmm.
after 8 long seasons, the real comes to an end. What's your thoughts on the real and how like everyone? It was like a revolving door, like from Tamar Braxton to what's that girl name? Amanda Seals and Tamara leaving the show. So what's your thoughts on the real being king?
Well, I mean, it was gonna come, in my opinion, because it wasn't being watched a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like not too many
Mm-hmm.
people was. The viewership went down when Tamira left and when Tamar, it just went all the way down. That's all I can say. It ain't what it was.
Even when Gina Mai had her baby and stuff, and they thought they could
Hmm.
rescue the show, and they still didn't rescue the show.
Mm-mm. Like, well,
Did you
they gonna
think
be
that
all right. Believe
what
me.
did you think once Tamar left, um everything just went downhill?
Yes and no. I feel like the show still went on when Tamar left, but I think what's called everybody went down here.
Cause they were
But
claiming she was too ghetto or something like that.
yeah, Tamar went ghetto. Tamar that's Tamar child. Tamar got, like they said, Tamar got a gay man in her, a drag queen. Somebody living in her, a gay man, drag queen, whatever. I still like Tamar, even though she kind of fucking crazy sometimes. But I like
Okay. Also too in other celebrity news, J Lo and Ben Affleck, Brittany, they're engaged again after 20 years. Well, J Lo been engaged so many times to Alex Rodriguez, Mark Anthony, and now Ben Affleck again. Do you think this is gonna work this time around?
her. I don't know. We're gonna see if she gonna make it down the aisle.
I mean, she was close with Alex Rodriguez. I don't know what happened with that.
She said he was cheating on
I
her.
thought they were gonna get married for real. They was up on each other's butt.
They said he was cheating on her.
Do you think J Lo just a hopeless romantic? Like she has to
Mhm.
be in love. She has to be in a
Mhm.
relationship.
Mhm. She is. She can't be by herself.
Yeah, okay. Well, we know another person, another people that got married this week. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker, they tied the knot.
Is that for real? I thought they was trying to get married in Las Vegas or something.
No, they got married.
Oh, okay.
They married.
Well,
They
all right
husband and
then.
wife.
Well, all right then.
They said they got married after the Grammy Awards, and that's why they was at the Grammy Award.
Yeah, I be feeling like the Kardashian, they be in competition with themselves, cause baby, when Courtney got her tall, white, skinny, lanky man, Kim said, "I'm finna go get me one, a tall, white, skinny, lanky man."
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
well, good for Courtney then. Courtney. Well, in my opinion, all of them got some kind of fast something about them. Like Courtney was okay with me sometimes, but sometimes you be watching. Chloe, she just fucking a hopeless romantic. Still trying to be with that man. That man cheat on her ass every day.
I mean, she would have been better with Lamar, but Lamar got problems.
Lamar got crackhead tendencies. Yeah, he need to get himself together. I think he did. I don't know.
Oh, he's still doing the C word.
Mm-hmm. I don't
Oh,
think so.
okay.
Lamar just eccentric because when I watched Celebrity Big Brother, baby, he was doing a lot of weird things.
Okay.
I just said,
Okay. And finally we
they good.
and yeah, Nicki Minaj did a collab with Chloe Ray and did you read what the report said?
Hold on one second.
Okay. Well we see that Chloe Ray and Nicki Minaj collab together on a song and well
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Nicki
I
didn't
think she
feel
was just playing.
oh
She was playing with her.
I thought it was real.
She playing.
Oh
She was
okay.
basically saying that Coyle Ray should have put her song, No More Parties on her album, but she didn't. But she said she should have put that on there.
Oh he should have.
Mhm.
That would have made sense.
Yeah.
Mm, all right then. Okay, so we're gonna end that with that this week. So for Brittany Shay, I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long. We'll see you next time for another edition of Connect Now.